Sorry, I was waiting
Right.
for a fresh link. I didn't realise.
That's
Oh,
all
I
right.
love your kitty.
Oh,
He's,
so I'm
I wish
recording.
I had a cat. I wish I had a cat.
So
Shake this like there's something wrong with me.
we've all got
Oh,
something
you've got a
with
bell
us.
too.
I went in search of it.
So
We're back.
we are back,
everyone.
so presented by Pop and Fizz. We are here with our episodely radio play, and tonight the radio play was written by me, inverted commas, but I mean I took a Nordic folktale and I took a Nordic folk song, and then I sort of did a little bit of elaboration and
This is
adapted
rare
it.
because I'm usually the one that writes the nonsense. So I leave it up to Hamish to write the professional things that get published and sold, and I write the complete nonsense that no one has ever meant to read, that Hamish insists on recording. And I thank him with all of my heart.
So you're talking
for
about
this.
you're talking about like I sell things. I usually produce my own stuff. I've just sold my first script called Night Disclosure, which got produced.
Well done.
The woohoo! Which,
Fantastic.
and then I might be doing another one for them, which I don't know. Maybe I should put out with a different name because they're a little bit saucy, but
Saucy?
a little bit saucy. But in any case, so
Night Disclosure.
Night Disclosure. So it's a script I wrote about 6 years ago, and now it finally got made in not the old York, but the New York.
Cool.
So
Very cool.
I guess I'll be the director. I mean, we've got lots of people who could be the director here, but can I? I'll just I guess cast. So if Chris can be our main character, Halvor.
Which Chris?
Sorry, Chris Watt.
Remember, we have Mr. Watt and Mr. Whyte.
That's right, Mr. Watt and Mr. Whyte. So narrator, I would like Beck to be our narrator, and so the innkeeper has been exposed to trolls, and as I'm the one who has the helium voice, I think I'll do that one. So in Nordic,
I love that I have a lower voice than Hamish.
I know. if I want to anyway, if I want to sing Cher, I have to deepen my voice. You believe. So anyway,
I think that goes for almost anyone.
that's true. Anyway,
Today's not the day for a share off.
It's not a day for a share off. So we've got a few other characters. We've got Burger, Bjorn, which is the bear, the little troll, the troll chorus, which I think will be Beck, and the troll king, Mr. Whyte.
You liked my singing. You liked my singing when I was practicing.
You figured out how to sing the tune, and I think we'll all just join in with you. So we're all going to be the troll chorus, led by Beck. What would you like? Would you like to be the bear? It's a very, very small role, though, Mr. Whyte.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So you're beyond the bear,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's what my profile says.
that's right. And then maybe can I make you the troll king?
Okay.
So you're beyond the bear, the troll king, and maybe the little troll. Or maybe okay. I'll get the high voice. I'll be the innkeeper, little troll, Burger. Beck, can you be Burger?
Burger?
I think I think, is that the girl? Anyway, but Berger.
Birger.
That's right. That's right.
Berger.
That's right.
I'm going to get slightly German at this time. I'm going to be Berger.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and a little bit of trivia
Wait,
for
like
people.
one more time. Let me understand that I am doing the voice of the narrator.
Yes.
Of Berger and of the troll chorus.
Yes. You're
Okay,
leading the troll chorus.
I'm leading the troll chorus.
You're leading. We're all the troll chorus, but you're leading.
Does everyone have instruments of trolls?
I've got the top of a Christmas pudding thing that I can
All right.
hit.
Oh, that's good. Good. We just need a symbol. 1, 2, 3, 4 for that. Okay, good.
All right. Okay, so
that's all right.
With absolutely no rehearsal whatsoever.
With no rehearsal whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Trolls and the Pussycat.
Fade in. Exterior Finnmark and during the day. Once upon a time, there was a man named Halvor up in Finnmark, a village in the northern part of Norway, which neighbors the village of Troms. He had caught a great white bear, a polar bear, which he was going to take to the king of Denmark, who ruled over Norway at the time.
I shall name thine beast Bjorn. Perhaps this gift of this beast this Yuletide will stop King Eric from taxing us so highly, so that I may wed my darling love Astrid.
Now it came to pass that he came to the mountain range of Dorfell, which divides the center of Norway and keeps the east safe from Trondag, the land of the trolls. This is ancient Troll, which usually is teeming with pilgrims. But tonight, they are all safely at home by the fire and with their loved ones. And it was just about Christmas Eve. Night was falling and Halvor's legs were giving out. In the distance, he saw smoke coming from the little cottage with the light, with the fire beckoning him to come. A little cottage where a man whose name was Berger lived and knocked on the door. A timid man answered.
Excuse me, sir. I realize it is the eve of the Yuletide festivities, but I need house room tonight for my bear Bjorn and myself.
Heaven never help me. If what I say isn't true, we can't give anyone house room just now. Please, for your sake, keep moving.
Though ye be a man of some height, ye speaks in such a heightened fashion that I believe ye have been exposed to trolls.
'Tis true. For every Christmas Eve, a pack of trolls comes down upon us, and we are forced to flee, and haven't had much as a house of our own heads. To say nothing of lending one to anyone else.
Oh, if that's all, you can very well lend me your house. My bear can lie under the stove yonder, and I can sleep in the side room.
You don't fear trolls? They who come here as we try to guard the east from our fearsome appetites?
Some legends say that a fearsome troll can be killed if a Christian says his name aloud.
This is why trolls generally keep their names closely guarded secret.
I promise you, with God in my heart, and this beast by my side, I have nothing to fear.
Suit yourselves. Well, he had begged so hard that at last he got leave to stay there. So the people of the house flitted out, and before they went, everything was ready for the trolls. The tables were laid, and there was rice porridge and fish boiled in lye, and sausages, and all else that was good, just as for any other grand feast. So when everything was ready, down came the trolls. I dreamed a dream last night of silk and feathers, of pillows so deep and soft, of peace with no disturbance, and in the dream I saw And
As
through
though
the light
dirty window,
a whole
all the
faded
faces
human
human
race,
race,
a different fear
different
upon each face. A number of their worries grow, and with the number the solutions, and with the numbers often a heavier burden. And even when the question hurts to hear, as I well able to sleep as well, I thought that it would be as best to rest myself upon a fine fur and forget everything else. Piece of it is to be found is where the furthest from the noise, and walling oneself around can have a dream of silk and fine furs.
Trolls.
Some were great, and some were small, and some had long tails, and some had no tails at all. And some too had long, long noses, and they ate and drank and tasted everything. The trolls hear the snores of the man, and everything becomes so silent they could hear a pin drop. That is, if the man wasn't snoring. Halvor did not know the danger that he was now facing, although he was fairly warned. The trolls creep upon the man's quarters.
Who dares sleep while the trolls roam up on Dobrafell?
Halvor awakens.
What is this pungent morning breath I smell this eve?
It is the smell of the cries of humans who dared to cross my path and are being tormented in my belly.
That's not very neighborly.
Do thee love thy neighbour as thyself, silly man? Would thou like to join thine dearly departed brethren?
Only if you first introduce yourself.
I am the king.
I want your name.
Trolls
call me
Rongor.
Giants, wealth sucker, storm, sun, veil,
companion, guardian of the corpse,
fjord,
of heaven wheeled. What is
a troll other than
that?
what?
What is your name?
How dare you? Spit roast him!
The trolls tie him up and hoist him on the spit.
Surely thou would like me roasting outside for the true barbecue flavor. For I know that the true Epicurean favors the flavor of the true outdoor spit roast.
I know that a storm is coming. Don't think me so stupid.
You will be safe, for I, tied to this roasting staff, will be a light and rod, and will keep you all safe.
You are indeed being very neighborly. I shall toast to you as I flush you down my gut with wine.
Just then, one of the little trolls caught sight of the white bear, who lay under the stove. Just as he took a piece of the sausage and stuck it on the fork, and went and poked it up against the bear's nose, screaming out.
Chris, that'll be me. Pussy, will you have some sausage?
Then the white bear Bjorn rose up and growled.
Who dares disturb my slumber? Is it Duncan or Dovregubben?
There is a gasp.
He knows
our names.
Upon seeing the beast speak, the older trolls grow frightened, for they know the great beast knew their names.
It is I, who only wants to give thee some sausage.
Is that Grendel?
The trolls helplessly watch in shock.
You know my name.
And now you are mine.
Bjorn, who only wanted to sleep, opened his jaw and cried to the wind, piercing through the magical bondage, keeping Halvor tied to the roasting staff. The trolls scrambled to escape, but those who stayed were hunted out. The whole pack of them hunted out the doors, both great and small.
After the long journey, all I desire is sleep.
They escaped outside, and the beast beats his paws down on the ground, and the spark of lightning rises to reach the sky, going straight through the trolls, for they were mostly made of water and glass, incinerating them. Those who escaped did so at great cost, and the beast with Halvor returns to a peaceful slumber. On Christmas Day, the beast was presented to King Eric, and soon after Halvor married his loved Astrid. Next year, Berger was out of the woods on the afternoon on Christmas Eve, cutting wood before the holidays, before he thought the trolls would come again. Just as he was hard at work, he heard a voice in the wood calling out.
Berger. Berger.
Well, here am I.
Have you still got your big cat with you still?
Yes, I have. She's lying at home under the stove. And that's more, she's got 7 kittens, far bigger and fiercer than she is herself.
Oh, then we'll never come in to see you again.
So bawled the troll away from the wood, and he kept his word. For since that time, trolls have never eaten their Christmas bros with Berger in Dorfinfeld, for all have been safe during the Yuletide.
And that's the end. Thank you very, very much.
Oh, that was
Amazing.
exhausting. That was
I'm sorry.
absolutely exhausting.
I did basically give Beck 90% of the
Yes, you gave me Berger, which was the innkeeper.
Yes. So
So then I had to do Berger unintroduced to trolls in a deeper voice at the end,
oh,
which I should
dear.
have given back to someone that was not myself.
That's
I have to say, I think Mr. Whyte's Bjorn was quite something.
It was
It was
lovely.
great.
It was amazing.
I loved you. I loved your accents, Mr. Whyte.
Thanks.
Everyone's accents was wonderful. Thank you very, very.
I'm sorry,
very
mine
much.
was a little bit too. Mine was a little bit Russian for.
Well, it's sort of in the general vicinity, I guess.
It's
But
hard
then-
to turn it off.
But then that maybe Mr. Whyte might think that that's not such a good thing, because I'm sure someone said Gerald Butler, his accent is in the general vicinity of Ireland.
It's close to Ireland.
It's close enough.
Where is Gerard Butler from anyway, exactly?
He's from Scotland.
He's from Scotland.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a
How
Glaswegian,
dare
I
he?
believe.
how dare he?
How
The
dare he, how
scandal
dare
of it
he.
all.
Good, isn't it?
The
Chris-
absolute scandal of a Glaswegian man pretending to be Irish.
Well,
I bet he doesn't even like potatoes.
okay, so
I love your laugh on that, Chris.
And other
Potatoes.
stereotypes.
another stereotype. And on that note, thank you, Chris 1 and Chris 2, Chris Watt and Chris Whyte, the caramel Santas,
Yes, thank you, Caramel Santas.
for joining us, and thank you for being part of our season 1 conclusion.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
And
this is
before we
wonderful.
finish up, Mr. Watt,
Yes.
because we discussed this, but this was before it was recorded. Please tell us about your film, The Mire.
That's
Oh,
right.
yes, we are
In the spirit of giving.
in the spirit of giving, which is a seamless transition. We have just. I wrote a screenplay over the last few months for a film called The Mire, which is a feature film that is being produced and directed by Adam Nelson and Tom Byrne from Apple Park Films and Familiar Stranger Films, I think, as well. And we have just started the crowdfunder campaign for that to boost up the budget for the shoot, which is scheduled for February 8th, I believe. So the crowdfunder's up for another 30 odd days. So I would like to implore anybody in the indie film community, any friends, family, anybody that would have any interest in seeing a very gripping, dark character drama about a cult leader who gets trapped by two of his most devout followers on the night that he's about to leave with money he's embezzled from the community.
That's right.
It's essentially a story about a man trapped in his own web of lies.
That's right.
Then please don't be afraid to go to the Indiegogo page. If you follow me on Twitter, I will be nauseatingly posting the link every hour for the next 30 days.
So, and yes, please.
And just on that note, you can read a very interesting interview with Chris at ChristopherJamesWhyte.com if you want to find out more.
Thank you.
Right.
Part 2 coming next week.
Yeah.
Part 2 coming next week. And also in the spirit of giving, please go out and buy Christopher Whyte's book.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
Everybody.
please buy Chris Whyte's book of poetry and beautiful photography and Chris Watts' novels. Please watch Hamish Downie's films. And as for me, I just make weird art and I don't care if anyone looks at it or not.
That's right. Yeah.
So for me, go outside
Beautiful.
and chase around pigeons with large cutlery.
Woohoo!
That's all I ask of you.
All right.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And
Woo!
thank you both. Have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. I love how festive your homes are and how completely blank mine is.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Oh.
My tree's in the other room.
Merry
All right, folks.
Christmas. All right. Okay, I'm gonna end it. So thank you very much. Thank you.
All the best.